on the side lane because it's a better matchup against the Axe. It's a better matchup for Slark.
Moving home's been forced to relocate by the Surge Magi. Evicted him from the top lane.
I love the game Tims is playing right now. He de-warded it and knows that Ogre will try to come there and find him, but he's on a different side of the map.
And Skidder drawing First Blood up in the top lane onto March, who was around here. Yeah, this is a lot of just flat money and no items on Gabbi. This is very interesting, but I love these boots of travel. Honestly, on Lesho, a little bit of kerfuffle under the tower here. Armel just chasing down Gunnar non-stop here, keeps on going. He's got the level 6 now, so he's really not afraid of just diving so deep. No one's coming in for Gunnar right now. Gunnar trying his best to juke this one, but Legion's gonna connect.
Gun Daddy screaming, "Someone help! Anyone, please!" One more hit.
God. Oh, Armel just gets a freebie under the tower. It takes so long, an excruciating death there, but...
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Chen is also level 2, but still. He's gonna get the lane on the bottom for himself, and Lesh actually went for Boots of Travel first time.
Hell yeah, and they're hunting Gunnar once again. He's trying to get on the run here, Biver trying to come over and make some space, but Gunnar run down all the same. Universe has come in though, he's managed to get the call off, and there comes a Culling Blade, or Culling Fist should I say, onto Gabbi. They're looking towards Armel as well, but he's going to get himself out absolutely fine. So it's just one return kill. Coming up on this 10-minute mark, Rune's going to be available very shortly.
They want to put some pressure on the top tower. Enigma just finished Helm of the Dominator. Siege creeps will spawn next wave. There's the black hole. And Power Stun to follow it up.
And they get the kill. That is a bug being squashed. TNC finally finding something behind Tims on the Enigma. This Axe and are they making space for Gunnar, or is Weaver going to be ganking with them, or are they going to swap it up as the timings come up? What's the plan?
Gunnar needs to come back into this game because right now he has lower net worth than Enigma, who is harassed in the jungle.
Gabbi hunting for supports right now, manages to land a split earth, and that's going to be a freebie onto Biver.
Both of these carries relying so much on mana.
Biver and Universe all together, but I don't know, I kind of see the one always see the Weaver with them. I won't see him really commit to this, but let's see. They should get Tims here, right? Right, yep, in they go. They managed to get the call off. He's not in a creep wave, so there's not much damage with the TP coming in from KP. It's going to force back NiP. And actually, they're looking towards PPD right now. They might be able to do something here, but TNC, oh, Gabbi coming in from behind, finds both Universe and Biver here, thrown in with the Yules, and that is going to be a Wyvern absolutely popped open. PPD trying to get away. He is there and ready, and NiP will get their buns baked up here in the top lane. Meanwhile, Skidder still trying to do his thing, push out the bottom lane, make some space, but she makes bugs, right?
Yeah, that's my argument.
The gap in the time-space allowing young... Oh no, she opens a gap in time-space fabric, therefore they're not its babies. We won't gender it. Oh wait, causing his actions to be witnessed. Sorry, Lacoste.
Yeah.
Oh well. Meanwhile, we have a jump, and they've actually managed to find Tims this time. Universe does find the entry and grab a kill, but Armel coming in from beside. Looks like TNC still want to try and fight this one. Skidder, though, jumping around. I mean, he feels free to come up to this fight and do whatever he wants. There's no Enigma. There's no black hole for him. Leshrak, if he's used Edict or if he's got a couple of spells ticking through, jumping on him with the Blade Mail will almost certainly allow you to find that kill.
Both carries with the same timing on the Fusel Blade.
This is interesting. The ultimate onto Armel here. They're still trying to chase him down. Skidder keeping up pace very nicely right now. There is Enigma alive, but he's nowhere near. And Armel, he's out of mana. They've managed to just take him away, and they'll grab this one. Armel drops, and NiP with a great rotation, using this Diffusal Blade on the Weaver to drain out his mana before he could really realize what was happening there. It just gets run down. I mean, the pace which the Weaver keeps does a great job. So, Diffusals at dawn is going to be the game we're seeing. Meanwhile, KP just gets his ultimate popped. Gets himself out to safety. Skidder continuing his long work. Meanwhile, Tims looking over to PPD right now, dropping the Midnight Pulse, but meanwhile, Gabbi trying to stun up Gunnar, does miss that one. He's going to pay with his life as down goes the GOAT. Meanwhile, oh, March getting eaten away as well. That's going to be a Chen going the way at NiP. They're looking towards Tims as well. No stun for him. Stun out onto the Centaur instead, even using the Cool to try and bring down this extra Chen creep here, and Universe will grab that one for 200 gold.
To hype things up, huh? And,
Absolutely.
I love the build on Abaddon this game. Aghanim Scepter queued up, already bought Point Booster. It's great against the Axe, it's great against Winter's Curse, so you're just going to be shooting coils.
Shooting out coils like it's nobody's business. Meanwhile, nice deny from Gabbi actually, just to get rid of that. Stacking up these magic-resistant creeps though. Has 4 of them. Crazy. The Drums even coming in here. They want to grab PPD, and it shouldn't be too hard for them to bring it down.
There's the Black Hole. Where's Winter's Curse? Oh, 1 second cooldown.
Here. Oh, I can't cancel it out. PPD and Gunnar both drop in. Meanwhile, Biver in the trees. Armel can't quite find it. Tries to go for the pounce, but doesn't quite get it correctly.
This will be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. These heroes all rely on mana very, very heavily.
Is there a hero that doesn't rely on mana?
We have a call out onto the Slark, holding him still, and look at the damage coming out, but the Hand of God keeps him alive. He gets the ultimate off. Armel trying to run away from this one. Skidder in hot pursuit, and with the chains coming in, they're able to find the kill. On the backlines though, Universe caught out a little bit here, but he doesn't really mind us because his teams are killing Tims. Tims is dropped and Universe lives, and now in come all forward, and that call holding 2 of them still. NiP jump on top of them instantly, coming pounding down upon TNC. KP trying to get himself out, but there doesn't really seem to be any exit strategy here. KP drops as well. 4 heroes dead on the side of TNC. NiP find a perfect initiation in the middle lane and grab themselves 4 kills for absolutely nothing. Ember Spirit gets up these drums, and the mouse drum, these 2 items just seem to make the hero feel so much better. It's not even that much to farm. Great comeback items. Universe is farming here. They're looking towards him, but Tim sees PPD and immediately blinks himself away. Doesn't want to mess around with that. I think they might have been considering going for the Black Hole play or something, just dropping Universe nice and quickly, but didn't really work out for them, and they bail pretty quickly.
Look at this damage.
Yeah, Tim's getting dropped by the Weaver once again, just ripping through heroes. And there's a call coming out onto the Chen as well. I'm fairly sure that was blind, but Armel jumping straight back in here. He actually wants to try and fight this one, but there is a Winter's Curse coming out onto the Slark here. Slark is dropping. Slark is dead. Armel makes a big mistake here. Gabbi trying to get himself away, forcing out the BKB on the retreat. They will get 1 return. Oh my god, the Black Hole has to be used. Has to be used.
Buyback and solo Black Hole on Viver just to get him. 500 gold for Gabbi.
26 minutes in. And the game is relatively even, but NiP really finding their feet right now. I mean, the Weaver is so scary, and he's doing so much against this TNC lineup. Feels like the perfect pick as Gabbi spotted out with the Observer Ward. PPD trying to close the gap. Universe will get on top of him with that blade now with the call, and the rest of the team can hammer on through and bring down Gabbi. Maybe they look towards Roshan, or maybe they look towards more kills, or maybe they just look to holding this high ground area here. Fully taking advantage of that fact. Universe positioned fantastically in the trees as well, so any kind of engagement here is kind of impossible from TNC, and that's going to be an Aegis into the hands, or mandibles I guess, of the Weaver.
It's still a good late game item, especially with the spell amp that he has on level 20. Radiance always feels good to have.
Yeah, just interesting that he decides to go for that over something more common like the Aghanim Scepter at this late stage, but oh, Gunnar knows this hero very, very, very well.
If Chen is close to a bat in this game who has Aghanim Scepter right now, Miscoil, heal will be amplified. 315.
And they go up onto the high ground. Universe starting the fight onto Armel. Armel turns over towards Skidder. Skidder's dropping real low, real quick. And Cold Embrace is going to come out, but he's got no mana. He can't do anything about this. The Slaughter Fist comes jumping around, gonna try to make something happen. Where is the Enigma? Where is this Black Hole? There it comes in onto it, and they will be able to take down Skidder for a second time. No problems with that at all. The Weaver is dead. What is left for NiP? They're still trying to fight this one up right now. TNC coming in round the back, cutting off their escape routes. NiP trying to limp out of this one. PPD wants to lead them back into the trees, and they will take the bait and leave the Ember alone. And PPD even nearly gets the TP, but not quite. Meanwhile, Gabbi finishes off Biver in the Roche pit, and that is going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of NiP. They slip up a tiny, tiny little bit, and Black Hole still readily available. They didn't even have to use it.
Yeah, perfectly timed leap or pounced by Slark to keep this Viver. And she already used the ulti. Now Winter Wyvern forced to buy back. Same goes for PPD. They need this big Winter Wyvern ulti to win a fight. Also, this Abaddon.
They're not holding this. They're going for more.
And look at it. Where are those coils? They're not attacking. They know.
They're jumping in. March taking some damage. Getting ticked away. I mean, they've popped a BKB on the end, but they really need to get this kill, and they will do so. Meanwhile, Winter's Curse. Baden also going to be targeted down here. He doesn't have an ulti for another 13 seconds. If he could juke long enough, then maybe, just maybe, he might have... No, he's dead. Tries to go for the deny as well, but Gunnar gets himself a double kill on the retreat. They also didn't manage to take the melee barracks. Meanwhile, Gabbi on the run. Oh, but Gunnar, he is chasing. He smells blood in the water, and he wants to find it. A stun into the TP. I don't think it's enough, though. The chains are going to come through. The stun as well from PPD, and that is triple for Gunnar as they're picked off on the way out, and now the tides turn. Can NiP get anything in response, though? Although it wasn't needed in the last time they killed him, it probably will be now. That Satanic finish up on the Slark, and now going into the Butterfly as well makes him a very, very tricky target. A slippery fish indeed, but Universe positions himself fantastically here, actually. They're pinging, they see him. Universe barely reacts as the Slark starts to chunk away, but there's that BKB pop from Universe trying to get himself out, will be successful in doing so. Meanwhile, Skidder, it comes a back hole from behind, though. They manage to catch out the bug, and they drop him like a fly. And now they look towards Gunnar as well, but he's got the BKB, he's got the Remnant as well. Gonna juke them one way, then the other, get him back down the fight. There's a team waiting for him. Hello, he didn't expect this kind of reception. He's got one to use. They're covering them both. TNC looking for it, and they get him. Gunnar is brought down. Weaver has no buyback. Gunnar does. They're going to have to defend this one somehow, and the tug of war comes pulling back directly in the other direction. TNC now looking to get some damage off on this base. Finish what they started a little bit earlier, but with a buyback from Gunnar, how easy will this be? In comes a call, trying to drag him back. Lincoln's popped as well. Gunnar getting on top of him as well. They want to try and target down Armel, but Armel is not having any affairs. He goes back towards PPD. PPD forced back up to the north. PPD getting chunked down, though. They've got the vision on him as well. The dust is there, and the kill comes in. And Gunnar doing his best, but they've now lost two heroes, both without buyback here. It's a 3 versus 5 situation.
Yeah, they're recalling Lashrak, who's level 24. This gem already paying off for TNC. Used all the gold to buy a BKB, which means no buyback for him. And I mean, it was on cooldown anyway, so I guess it's good that he spent the gold.
One barracks down, another one to go. Armel, Gabbi, KP getting to work. They actually get the leash off here. Universe is going to have to come in and save the day. Dragging Armel out of position. Can he land the stun this time? The most important one. Yes, they can, but the Winter's Curse is going to come in response. Gunnar, can he survive, though? He get a Remnant, getting himself back, and will be able to live. However, they do not keep the barracks alive. 2 racks now gone for NiP.
NiP, they don't know what's happening on the map because they only have one observer board, and it's too deep. They're using the scan, fishing for some information, trying to see what's happening. This is do or die for them. If they lose the team fight, the game is just ended. The game's gone for them. There's nothing they can do.
They're going for it, and they go. The call comes up, the blink away. Tim's, he's out of there. Meanwhile, Skidder jumping in deep, but having to pop that BKB for nothing here, as they will not be able to find a kill. NiP, they're still going for this, though. Is this the right idea? Your BKBs are on cooldown. Your jump is gone. And more importantly, the Enigma is lurking. They're still going to try and go for this, though. They really want to try and make something happen here. KP is going to be the target on the sidelines, trying to force him back there with some right clicks. In comes a call. It's onto the Slug. The Hand of God going to come out and heal him up. Armel still about half HP, jumping over towards, oh my god, the Ogre. They get the call on the back lines, and that is Skidder dead. No buyback on him. Gunnar getting himself out again. 3 heroes left alive. The captain is gone. Oh, blink on blink action as Universe gets himself back out on the low ground there. And it is going to be a full 3-man escape from NiP. They take down the Chen, but that's about it. They're showing restraint. They're showing reluctance. Now Armel with 2 lives. And it's been a very positioning-based series. A very tempo, timing, all this stuff. Very important. And there's just so many saves on both teams as well. It makes it very difficult to really find successful ganks.
Still 45 seconds left on Aegis, so they want to make use of it. Siege, at least let Slark die, but I don't think he's going to die, so they're going to leave him here with no mana.
Oh, and then goes a call. They've actually got Armel without any mana, but in comes the heals. They're just keeping him alive. He's got an Aegis as well, so really little NiP can do right now. And the tower has already dropped. Skinner in the backlines there, trying to force back the rest of TNC, separating out Armel, but Armel gets a pounce down onto the low ground. NiP holding the line right now. The
Lane
final
is
barracks.
pushing from top. This is a good timing. Two siege units approaching from the top. Slark just wants to get this Aegis going so that he has mana regen dropping fairly low.
Again, another jump in, just harassing up Gabbi. Not really much more than this, but look, they need to do something. They need to do something. The Restaurant Universe coming in deep here as they're trying to just find a way to keep their barracks alive. Gunnar going in deep, finds a little stash of creeps there, which are doing so much to buff up this team. Is able to take them down, but their barracks are gone. Armel comes in from behind, gets the mega creeps, and now looking for some heroes as well. NiP, they need to find a miracle to turn this game around as they have lost just about everything. Skidder trying to do something, but he dies, buys back. You're just fighting in an empty base right now. PPD playing ring around the tower for not much reason. Can they find two? They've got the chains out onto both on the backlines, but their towers are just falling. This Leshrac at 25 is doing way too much. Skidder has to back himself off. PPD as well falling low. They're just standing in front of their faces and melting their bases. Getting so low here, they try to get Gunnar with the combo. They don't get him, but Slark certainly will. Universe a little bit too late with the call. Can they bring down this Slark for a 50? Is stolen Agi as in comes a black hole. PPD and Biver will both fall.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's over. Feeling like, I mean, they might still be able to hold on. They're getting this super farm Slark to blow up the Leshrac, but still keeping him alive. Look at the heals! Look at the heals! What is this? What is this? Even for such a long time. Gabbi finally dies. The throne is exposed. Armel gets to work, but NiP, they're all up right now. Can they actually make this defense? They bring down Armel. They bring down KP. With a 5-man back hole. Tims, he's doing it. He's ending the game all by himself. Fine, he says, I will do it myself, and Tims ends it in style. Goddamn, give him those tips, TNC. He deserves it. The game goes TNC's way.
Earning some style points in the end, man. Slark with 90 essence shift, hitting your throne with the mega creeps. I mean, this once again shows how strong of a team TNC is. Much more closer game, but we should definitely send it to a panel for the discussion.
I think we should, yeah. Let's throw it over to Gareth, you and me.
All right, let's go to the panel.